Hey guys, so we're going to start reviewing for our Chapter 10 test. So wait for it to get a little bit clearer. Alright, so number 1. Claire painted the following figures. Which figure has more than one line of symmetry? You know that symmetry is that fold line. So D is the correct answer because you can go this way and this way. Number 2. Tenley makes stained glass windows. She used this piece of stained glass in one of the windows. How many right angles does this piece appear to have? Remember, a right angle reminds you of an L, and it has that little box. There's none in here. Ooh, there's none in here. Number 3, the patio in Keith's backyard is the shape of a rhombus. Which figure could be the shape of Keith's patio? And if you remember, a rhombus is a sideways square, and that would be A. 4. Haley wrote the first letter of her name on a piece of paper. How many lines of symmetry does the letter H appear to have? So I can split it down the middle. I can also split it this way. So there are 2. Number 5, which of the following terms best describes this figure? If you look at the ends, it tells you there's 2 end points. So that means this would be a line segment. Number 6, a sign is in the shape of an acute triangle. Which of the following could be the shape of the sign? Remember, a acute triangle has 3 acute angles, so that would be B. All the angles are acute. Number 7, Gloria painted this pattern on the wall of her bedroom. Which could be the next 3 figures in this pattern? So we have an up, side, down, other side, up, side, down, other side, or up, right, down, left. Up, right, down, left. Should be up, right, down. Up, right, down. Would be C. Moving on to number 8. Sorry guys, I'm still sick. Miss Perkins' class was folding paper for an art project. Which shape can be folded on the line to show line symmetry? And I'm going to say B. It's the only one that can be split in half so that both pieces on either side are the same shape. Number 9, Janelle made a flag in the shape of a right triangle. Which of the triangles could be Janelle's flag? So you want to look which one makes a right angle or which one makes an L, and B is the correct answer. Number 10, Joe drew a figure. Which 2 sides of the figure appear to be perpendicular? Remember, perpendicular lines make a right angle. So the 2 sides that appear to create a right angle or right, or to create perpendicular lines would be TU and ST. D. TU and ST meet at T to create that right angle. Minnie draws an angle like the one shown for the first letter of his name. Which kind of angle does Minnie draw? Right, straight, acute, or obtuse? Acute angle. Number 12, how many acute angles does an obtuse triangle have? Remember, an obtuse triangle looks something like this. So 2 acute. Jim's vegetable garden looks like this quadrilateral. What type of quadrilateral is this? You know it's not a square or a rhombus or a rectangle, and it is a trapezoid. Logan draws a map of his neighborhood. Which line appears to be parallel with GH? So GH is right here. Let me get the highlighter so you can see that. GH. What appears to be parallel? Remember, parallel has to be obviously straight. They can never intersect. So the line that is parallel with GH would be IJ right next to it. Moving on to number 15, Rosie drew a triangle and its line of symmetry. Which could be the figure that Rosie drew? So which one has the same shape on the other side of the line? It would be B. Number 16, Miss Becker drew an obtuse angle on the chalkboard. Which of the following could be the angle she drew? So which one is greater than 90 degrees? And that would be B. The figure shown has 8 sides of equal length. How many lines of symmetry does the figure appear to have? Remember, when it's a flat surface, and I told you that regular polygons, the amount of lines of symmetry tells you the lines, or the amount of sides it has tells you the amount of line symmetry. So this one would have 8. Martha used counters to make this pattern. How many counters could she use in the missing figure? So we have 3, 6, 9, 15. So the missing 3, 6, 9, 12. The pattern is moving up by multiples of 3. 19. Which shape does not show line symmetry? I'm going to say which does not create the same side on each, or the same shape on each side. I would say C does not. 20. Jared drew a figure with 2 lines of symmetry. Which figure could be what Jared drew? So it needs to have 2 lines, and this is the only one that has 2 lines. A. Number 21. Which of the letters does not have line symmetry? C has line symmetry, A does, T does, S does not. And our last page. Which is not a way to name this angle? PQR or RQP or just angle Q. D does not work because B does not work. PRQ, you can't go sideways. You need to go with the line. Number 23. Virginia and Suzanne are discussing properties of lines during math class. Which statement best describes intersecting lines? Remember, intersecting lines make an X. They intersect. They don't create right angles. The best choice, they don't always have to form obtuse angles, is they just cross each other at a point. Number 24. Allison has a sticker in the shape of a quadrilateral that has 2 pairs of parallel lines and no right angles. Which could be the shape of the sticker? If you would like to draw it out, it's a quadrilateral, so it obviously has 4 sides. There's 2 pairs of parallel sides, so which one of these don't have 2 pairs of parallel sides? A trapezoid does not, so you cross it out. And it has no right angles, so rectangles has right angles and square has right angles, so it has to be a parallelogram. Number 25. Addison made this pattern by shading in the squares. You can't really see it, but this one's shaded. These 4 are shaded, and then these 9 are shaded. So if Addison continues this pattern, how many squares should she shade in the next figure? I like to put the numbers above, so it would be 1, 4, and then 9. Sorry guys, I went back in the test to look. These corner ones are shaded in also. So this one has 5 shaded, this one has 8 shaded, this one has 13 shaded. If you look at it, goes to 3 rows of 3, to then 4 rows of 4, and then 5 rows of 5, and then this would be 6 rows of 6 with the corner shaded in. And then it went from 1 row to 2 rows to 3 rows. So this would be 4 rows of 4. Then 4 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 rows of 4 is 16 inside, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It would be B, 20. And we're done. I got it all done in one video.